Okay, good evening, everyone. Today we will start our new lesson. We will continue about the 2D shapes. Today we will know the sides and vertices and angles in 2D shapes. So you have to focus on these words: sides, vertices, and angles. So it's lesson 2 in chapter 10. Okay, now the objective here is recognize the number of sides, angles, and vertices in 2D shapes only. Our synthetic question is the number of the sides and the number of the vertices are the same in all 2D shapes. For example, if I have a triangle, let's see a triangle like this. For example, the triangle, okay, and for example, square is the side or the number of sides of all the 2D shapes are the same. I have to count here. I have 3 sides for the triangle, and I have 4 sides for the square. So that's wrong. Each shape has different sides and different angles and different vertices. So let's see next. So let's watch here. So we have to know what the difference between angle, side, and vertex. Let's see here. Here is line, 2, 3 lines. This line I made, it's called a side. How many sides I have here? I have 3 sides. 1, 2, 3 sides. Now, what's the meaning of the angle in a shape? So the angle is the covering area between the 2 sides. So the measurement of the area between 2 sides. So in this shape, I have 1, 2, 3 angles. The vertex, the polar vertices, is the meeting of the 2 lines. So this line is meeting with this line in a vertex. Now let's see the other video. So here we have different shapes. This is a side, it's a line. I can make between 2 lines a corner, which is a vertex. So vertex is the same as corner. 2 sides made a vertex or a corner. Let's see about this is triangle. This is how I write a triangle and how many sides. I have 1, 2, 3 sides in a triangle. It also has 3 corners, 1, 2, 3 corners or 3 vertices. This is the square. This is how I write square. It has 4 sides, 1, 2, 3, and 4. And how many corner or vertices? I count them. 1, 1, 2, and 3, and 4 corners or vertices. The other 2D shape is a rectangle. How many sides? 1, 2, 3, and 4 sides. Let's see how many corners or how many vertices. 1, 2, 3, 4. So 4 sides, 4 vertices, and 4 angles for rectangle. It's the same as a square. This shape, we call it pentagon. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 5 sides. The corners or the vertices, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 5 corners, 5 angles, and 5 sides. We call it a pentagon. Pentagon. The other shape here, it has 6 sides. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And the vertices or the corners are 6 also. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. So 6 vertices. We call it a hexagon. This is a heptagon. It has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 sides. We call it heptagon, and the corners are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So heptagon has 7 sides and 7 corners. So each side, let's count together. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. It also has 8 corners. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So 8 corners and 8 sides. We call it octagon. So octagon with 8 sides and 8 corners. Now here our practice. For number 1, this is a rectangle. How many sides? It's 4. How many vertices? 4. How many angles? Is 4. Now change the color. Okay. Here is a square. I have to count how many sides. It's 4 sides. How many vertices or corner? Here is the vertices. 1, 2, 3, 4. And how many angles? I have the angles are inside. 1, 2, 3, 4. So 4 angles and 4 vertices and 4 sides. Okay. Now for number 3, as you notice, it's a circle. For circle, I don't have sides. It's only one curved side. So here I'm talking about only the flat sides. I have 0 sides and 0 vertices and 0 angles. So again, the rectangle has 4 for all the sides, vertices, angles, and the square also. The circle has 0. Now the next shape is a trapezoid. Trapezoid means I have 2 lines are parallel. They are not equal, but they are parallel, that they are never meet in any point. So we call this one the trapezoid. How many sides in a trapezoid? I just count. 1, 2, 3, 4. So 4 sides. How many vertices? 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 vertices. How many angles? It's 1, 2, 3, 4 angles. Now for number 5, it's a hexagon. It has It's a hexagon. It has 6 sides. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 sides. How many vertices? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 vertices. And how many angles? The angles are the area inside. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 angles. Here is I have a pentagon. In pentagon, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 5 sides, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 vertices, and here is inside 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 angles. Let's see next. Okay. They said in this question, trace each shape, name it, then write the name of side, vertices, and angles. I have to trace it with my pencil. I can use ruler if you have. I can use ruler, or if you have, let's see if we have ruler. Yes. So here's how to trace. Okay. The other one. And then okay, so it's easier for you to trace with the ruler. Here it's hard for me. So here is I trace and I write the name of this shape. This shape, as you remember, I call it a triangle. So I'm writing try. Okay. How many sides for triangle? 3. How many vertices? 3. And how many angles? 3. The next, I have to trace it to know how I draw the 2D shape. What do you call this object? It's a square. Okay. And how many sides? I have 4. How many vertices? 4. And how many angles? 4. The next is I just draw how many, what the name for this is a circle. How many sides? Remember 0. How many vertices? 0. And how many angles? 0. What the name of this shape? We already took it before. When the two opposite sides are parallel, this is parallel with this one, and this one is parallel with this one. I call this one parallelogram. I call this one parallelogram. So parallelogram. Okay, how many sides? It's 4. How many vertices? Also 4. And how many angles? 4. Again, in this page, I'm talking about tracing the shape, 2D shapes, writing the name, and identify each side, vertices, and angles. Let's see the next. Now here in this practice also, I have to write the name and the numbers of 3 things that you noticed here. So describe 3 things about each shape. How many vertices, how many angles, and how many sides. This shape, to remember, this shape, to remember what is it, I just before count the sides. Here that I have 1, 2, 3, 4 sides. I remember and 5 sides, it's a pentagon. So 5 sides is a pentagon. Remember, number 5 is a pentagon. So the name is pentagon. Okay. How many sides? Number 1, let's make sides are 5. Vertex are 5. And angles are 5. Let's see this one. Let's count before. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. When I have 6 sides, it's a hexagon. So I write hexagon. Sure, I have to practice how to write them. Yes. So here is pentagon, here is hexagon. How many sides? I write number 1. The sides are 6. The vertex are 6, and the angle, and the angle are 6 also. Now I'm going to this side, this shape. This shape is like a diamond. We took it already, has 4 sides, and the opposite angles are the same. You can see it in the kite, and you can see it in the diamond ring. We call it rhombus. Let me say rhombus. So it's rhombus. Okay. How many sides? 4 sides. I have 4. For vertex or corner, it's 4. And for angle, it's 4. Last one is a triangle. How many sides? 4 sides. It's 4. Sorry, 3. For vertex, 3. And for angles, 3. So here, the main idea in this practice, you have to know, identify the shapes by knowing the number of the sides. So if I told you 6 sides, hexagon, 5 sides, pentagon, 3 sides, triangle, 4 sides, you can have many objects for 4 sides. It could be rhombus or a square or rectangle, sorry, or should it be parallelogram. So for 4 sides, we have different shapes, but for pentagon it's fixed 5, and for hexagon it's fixed only 6, and for triangle it's fixed only 3, and for circle is 0 sides, vertices, and angles. Let's go to the next. This is a problem solving. I am a shape that has more angles than a parallelogram, but fewer sides than a hexagon. What shape am I? And draw me. So before I want to say it, I have to remember that I am between parallelogram has 4 and the hexagon has 6. So I am between 4 and 6. That means I have 5 sides. What is 5 sides? It's pentagon. This one. Yeah, this is the 5 sides pentagon. See, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 sides. So I would draw 5 sides. How would I draw a pentagon? First, I make like a triangle like this. Then like a square, like you are drawing a house. So this is the pentagon. Okay, I have to count them to be sure. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 sides. Yes, it's a pentagon. Then I will write it. It's PE and TAGON, pentagon. Number 2, I am a shape. I have 6 sides and 6 angles. What shape am I? I remember the 6 are, yes, I am hexagon. So you said I am hexagon. Think of another shape with your own clues about, write your own clues about this shape. That means you have to tell me I am a shape. For example, I have 0 sides and 0 angles. What am I? It's a circle. So this question is optional. You can make your own riddle and then guess your answer. So let's make it about the circle. Okay. I am 2D shape or a shape. Let's make it 2D shape. I have 0 sides, 0 corners or vertices. Who am I? You write in the bracket. It's a circle. So 2D shapes, 0 sides, 0 corners, 0 angles. It's a circle. It's a circle. Let's go next. Here is vocabulary check. I have your vocabulary that we picked today. Okay. Side, vertex, angle. What I call this line? Yes, it's side. What I call this thing, that the covering area between 2 sides, it's the angle. And I want to put, I said for the meeting point between 2 sides, the vertex or a corner. So that's our lesson for today. We finished from the textbook. Let's go to the homework. Yes. Here I have to write the number of the sides. Here is a square. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 sides. How many vertices? 4 vertices. How many angles? 4 angles. Here is I count to remember the name. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Haha, it's 6 sides. It's a hexagon. 6, 6, 6. Let's see the sides. I don't remember the name. Let's count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Haha, 5. It's a pentagon. So I have to write 5 sides, 5 vertices, and 5 angles. The last one, it's 4 sides, but it's longer than a square, so it's a rectangle, or it's a rectangle. So how many sides? 4 sides, 4 vertices, and 4 angles. Let's see here. Yeah, this is a trapezoid. Only two opposite parallel lines. I have 4 sides, 4 vertices, and 4 angles. 4, 6. 1, 2, 3. It's 3 sides for triangle, 3 vertices, and 3 angles. Now here, read the clues or the riddle and use the picture to answer the question. I am not a square. I do not have 4 sides. What shape am I? So I don't have 4 sides. It's a square? No, they said it's not a square. It's a rhombus. They said no 4 sides, so it's not a rhombus. So what am I? I am this one, the triangle. The number of sides is 3. Number 2, I am not a circle. I do not have 4 sides. What shape am I? So they said I'm not a circle. X on circle. No 4 sides. X of parallelogram. So let's see what the shape. I don't remember, teacher. Remember 5 pentagon, 6 hexagon, 5 pentagon, 6 hexagon. I have to count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 sides. It's a hexagon. So I am hexagon. The number of sides are 6. I'm not a rectangle. I have more than 4 sides. So I'm not a rectangle. Where is a rectangle? Here is a rectangle. I have more than 4 sides. Here is 4 sides. No, I have more. So let's count to know the name. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yes, 5 pentagon, pentagon, pentagon. It's a pentagon. So P, E, N, pentagon. Number of sides, it's 5. Number 4, I have 4 vertices. My sides are all of equal length. What shape am I? So 4, but the sides are what? Equal. Let's see. This is a trapezoid. It's a 4 sides, but this line is not the same length of this side. So it's not a trapezoid. Here's a rectangle. It has 4 sides, but this line is longer than this side. So it's not a rectangle. This is a square. All the sides are the same. Yes, I'm a square. I'm a square, I'm a square, you can see me everywhere. I have 4 equal sides. I'm a square, I'm a square. So the number of sides are 4. Let's see next. Okay, we're done from the homework and we're done from the textbook for our lesson, which is about the vertices, angles, and sides for 2D shapes. I love you all. See you in the next lesson, inshallah.